Is house staging really worth it? Come on inside with me and let's find out. Many of our clients ask the question, if I'm going to list a home and the home is vacant, should I spend the money on staging or should I just leave it wide open? We always recommend that you spend the money on staging because it'll allow a potential buyer to see themselves in the home or envision certain pieces of furniture that they otherwise wouldn't be able to tell how it would fit in the space. In the particular home we're in today, it is staged, and we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how staging makes all the difference in your listing and why you really need to go the extra mile and stage your home. So if you had a home that wasn't staged, when you walk into this particular space, you would say, hey, what should go here? Should it be a home office? Could it be an extra living space? Do I want to use it as storage? You just don't really know. So we want to clear that up for potential buyers and make sure they can see themselves or potential of what this space could be. So let's take this space for example. The way it's currently set up, as you can see, there's a nice couch with a little chase lounge, and that go ahead and helps you envision, could I put a TV on that wall? And yes, you absolutely could. You could fit a nice 50, 60 inch TV on that wall. Great. As you can see, the pictures on the wall help them see different decor that could fit in the home. And it's just a lot more inviting with the plants in the corner. You have a nice coffee table here, different plants, a lamp, and it really just lets that potential home buyer see, oh yeah, I could really see myself in this home. It's nice and cozy and inviting, where otherwise a vacant home would just kind of feel a little dull and sterile without any furniture pieces in there or any type of character whatsoever. Follow me as we transition into the main living space and see how staging really makes that space pop. Now that we're in the main living space, as you can see, we're in a single-story ranch home. So the way the homes are set up is that all laid out nice and open, airy. You can see from one side to the other, and that's great. The way this is particularly set up helps you see a nice sized couch will fit there. A love seat can also fit in this space. You have two end tables comfortably fit there with a coffee table, and none of it feels crowded. It all feels appropriately sized. It feels like it's made for the space, and that's exactly what you want to present to a buyer. Often when you go see a home and it's not staged, the only thing that's going to have some sort of furniture pieces in it will be the kitchen. However, staging also makes a difference in the kitchen. As you can see behind me, there are certain pieces of decor that just help you get a better sense of what the kitchen can fit and how it could feel. As you can see, we got some staging with some wine glasses there, and we have some coffee cups with a nice little sign, a couple of bowls over there, and that just helps you, gives you an idea and is a lot more inviting to a potential buyer on what the kitchen may look like when they move in. Now that we've seen the living spaces and the kitchen, let's go ahead and move into one of the bedrooms that's staged so you can get an idea of what can fit in a bedroom and how that gives buyer a little bit more clarity. So as we take a look at this staging, it's really nice and inviting. It's light and airy and bright, and that's really what you're going for. You don't want to be too dark in your colors because it may make the space look a little bit darker, and you definitely want it to feel very inviting to a potential buyer. As you can see in the color palette, it does that for us in here. And you can see some of the pictures on the wall also gives an inviting touch. And those are just some of those fine touches you really want to provide the buyer so they can really see themselves in this home and want to put in an offer. Similar to the kitchen, a master bathroom is going to be another area that has some furnishings in it. However, staging still makes a difference in a room like this. As you can kind of see, there's towels over there on the towel rack, and there's just a couple of pieces of decor that are on the sink. It just, again, makes it more inviting for a potential buyer to come in and look at it. And all the time when we bring buyers into homes that are staged, they're always like, wow, this looks so great. It's bright and airy. It's shiny. It looks new. And that's just that extra wow factor that you really want in your home so that you can be able to get top dollar. Some additional pieces of decor that just make the overall room more inviting, bright and airy, and it's really what the buyers are looking for. They can envision themselves in it, and it just lets them see that you go the extra mile in taking care of your home. That pride and ownership goes a long way when you're trying to sell. Now that you've seen what staging can do for a home, let's take a quick look at what a room looks like when it's not staged. As you can see, it's still nice and it looks good. Carpet's new, fresh paint. However, it's just a little bit harder for a buyer to understand where the furniture may go in this room or to see themselves in this room with a bed, a dresser, or a nightstand. And so the staging would make a little bit more difference here. They could see it, it will look great, and that's really what you want to go the top dollar that you're looking for.